They're powerful, they're loyal, and they've got a reputation that sparks debate everywhere. But here's what most people get totally wrong. The American Staffordshire Terrier and the American Pitbull Terrier are not the same dog. One was bred for companionship, the other for athleticism. One is a stocky powerhouse, the other a lean, muscular athlete. So, which one is really the better breed? The answer may surprise you. Before we dive in, welcome to Smarty Paws. If you love learning about incredible dog breeds, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. And here's the challenge. Which breed do you think is better? Drop a comment below and let's see which one wins. Now let's get into it. 1. Same origins, different paths. If you think amstaffs and pit bulls are the same breed with different names, you're in for a surprise. Both breeds share a common ancestor, a mix of bulldogs and terriers from the 19th century. These dogs were bred for strength, agility, and determination. American Pitbull Terriers were used as working dogs and farm dogs, excelling in hunting, guarding, and pulling heavy loads. American Staffordshire Terriers, on the other hand, were bred from the same bloodline but were refined for companionship and dog shows, making them more laid back. The biggest difference? While pit bulls were kept true to their original working dog nature, amstaffs were bred to be friendlier and more family-oriented. But does that mean amstaffs are softer than pit bulls? Not so fast. Second strength face-off. Who's the more powerful breed? Both dogs are muscular and incredibly strong, but they have very different builds. Pit bulls are lean, compact, and built for speed. They typically weigh 30 to 65 pounds, 14 to 29 kilograms, and have longer legs and a narrower frame. Amstaffs are heavier, stockier, and bulkier. They can weigh 40 to 70 pounds, 18 to 31 kilograms, and have a thicker bone structure. So which one is stronger? For sheer muscle and bulk, amstaffs win. For agility and endurance, pit bulls dominate. It all comes down to what kind of strength you're looking for. 3. Temperament. Are they really aggressive? Let's address the biggest myth. Are these dogs naturally aggressive? The answer, absolutely not. Both pit bulls and amstaffs are affectionate, people-loving dogs when raised correctly. In fact, they were once called nanny dogs because of how gentle and protective they are around children. The real problem? Bad owners. A dog's behavior depends entirely on how they're raised, trained, and socialized. That said, there is a difference in their personalities. Pit bulls are more energetic, intense, and highly focused. They love to work and thrive on challenges. Amstaffs are more relaxed, laid back, and better suited for family life. So if you want a goofy, playful, high-energy dog, a pit bull is the way to go. But if you want a chill, easygoing companion, an amstaff is the better fit. 4. Who's the better family dog? Both dogs love people, but which one fits best into a family setting? Pit bulls are incredibly loyal, but their high energy levels can be overwhelming for small kids. They need constant exercise and mental stimulation. Amstaffs, being calmer, tend to adapt better to family life. They're just as loving but less demanding in terms of activity. So if you want a dog that will run, jump, and keep up with an active lifestyle, go for a pit bull. But if you prefer a dog that can play and also relax, an amstaff might be the better choice. 5. Training. Who's smarter and easier to train? Both breeds are highly intelligent, but they learn in different ways. Pit bulls are quick learners, eager to please, and love having a job to do. They excel in obedience, agility, and advanced training. Amstaffs are just as smart but more independent. They may not have the same high-drive work ethic as a pit bull, but they still respond well to structured training. So, if you want a dog that's highly trainable for complex tasks, go with a pit bull. But if you're looking for a loyal, well-mannered pet without intense training needs, an amstaff is a great choice. 6. Health and lifespan. Who lives longer? If you're looking for a long-term companion, you'll want to know which breed is healthier and sticks around longer. Both the American Staffordshire Terrier and the Pit Bull are generally healthy breeds, but they each have unique risks. Pit Bulls have a longer lifespan, averaging 12 to 16 years. They tend to stay active and athletic well into old age. However, they can be prone to cerebellar abiotrophy, a neurological disorder affecting movement, hip dysplasia, common in active dogs, allergies. Pit bulls are known for skin sensitivities. Amstaffs, due to their stockier build, can develop joint and cardiac issues and usually live 12 to 14 years. Common concerns include osteoarthritis and spondylosis, affects movement in older dogs, heart disease, a risk due to their broad chest, urinary tract infections, more frequent than in pit bulls. So, who wins this round? For a longer lifespan, pit bulls take the edge. For a more physically resilient breed, amstaffs are solid but need joint care. But health isn't the only long-term cost. Let's talk about which breed is more expensive to own. 7. Cost of ownership. Which dog is more expensive? All right, let's talk money. Who's going to cost you more in the long run? American Pitbull Terriers are more affordable to purchase, with reputable breeders charging anywhere from $500 to $2,000 depending on the bloodline. However, since pit bulls are high-energy dogs, you'll be spending more on food, training, and toys. American Staffordshire Terriers are slightly more expensive up front, costing between $1,000 to $3,000 from a breeder. But since they're less intense than pit bulls, you might spend less on training and exercise-related expenses. Hidden costs to consider. Vet bills. Amstaffs may require more joint and heart screenings, while pit bulls may need allergy treatments. Food costs. Both breeds eat a lot, but amstaffs tend to be heavier, so they consume more food. Insurance. Because of breed restrictions, many homeowners' insurance companies charge higher premiums or refuse coverage for both breeds. Verdict? Pit bulls are cheaper to adopt but require more active spending. Amstaffs cost more up front but may be easier on the wallet long term. 8. The truth about their bite force. All right, let's clear up one of the biggest myths. Which breed has the stronger bite? You've probably seen crazy claims that pit bulls have a bite force of 2,000 psi. That's complete nonsense. The real numbers: pit bull bite force, 235 to 250 psi. Amstaff bite force, 235 to 250 psi. Yep, they're virtually identical. For comparison, wolf bite force, 400 psi. Crocodile bite force, 3,700 psi. So, while both breeds are strong, they do not have the strongest bite among dogs. That title goes to the Kangal, 740 psi. The real difference? Training and temperament. A well-trained dog won't bite unless provoked, while a neglected or mistreated dog can become dangerous. So don't believe the hype. These breeds are not ticking time bombs. But here's where things get really interesting. Some countries have outright banned one of these breeds. 9. The Pitbull Ban. Why some countries outlaw this breed. Did you know that in many countries owning a pit bull is completely illegal? That's right. Pit bulls are banned in places like the UK, Australia, and parts of Canada. But why? Many governments claim pit bulls are dangerous due to their past use in dogfighting. Because of this, they've been labeled as aggressive by nature, despite the fact that breed bans don't actually reduce dog attacks. Meanwhile, American Staffordshire Terriers? They're not banned. Even though they share the same ancestry as pit bulls, amstaffs are considered a friendlier breed by many lawmakers. What do you think? Should breed bans be lifted, or do these laws make sense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. 10. Can they win against a wild animal? All right, let's put these two breeds to the ultimate test. How would they fare against a wild predator? Imagine your amstaff or pit bull facing off against a coyote, a wolf, or even a mountain lion. Could they defend themselves, or would they be outmatched? Against a coyote. Coyotes are faster and hunt in packs, but a well-trained pit bull or amstaff could overpower a single coyote. However, against multiple coyotes, even the strongest dog would struggle. Against a wolf is nearly twice the size of a pit bull or amstaff and has a much stronger bite force. In a one-on-one fight, the wolf wins due to sheer size and wild instinct. Against a mountain lion? No chance. Mountain lions weigh 150 plus pounds and have claws designed for killing prey. No domestic dog could take down a mountain lion. So, while both breeds are strong, smart, and fearless, they aren't built to fight wild predators. Their strength is in loyalty, protection, and companionship, not survival in the wild. 11. Which one is right for you? Alright, we've broken down everything, but which breed is actually the right fit for you? Pick the American Pitbull Terrier if you want. A high-energy, athletic dog that thrives on exercise. A loyal, intelligent companion that's easy to train. A longer-living breed with fewer health issues. Pick the American Staffordshire Terrier if you want. A stockier, more muscular dog with a calmer personality. A relaxed, family-friendly dog that adapts well to homes. A breed with fewer legal restrictions. Bottom line? Both breeds are incredible, but it all comes down to your lifestyle. Pit bulls and amstaffs aren't for first-time owners. They require commitment, proper training, and responsible ownership. But if you do it right, you'll have one of the most loyal, loving, and powerful companions on the planet. Now here's the real question. Which breed do you think is the winner? Are you Team Pitbull or Team Amstaff? Drop a comment below. And if you love learning about the world's most fascinating dog breeds, make sure to subscribe, because we've got more incredible canine content coming your way. This is Smarty Paws, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.